From the SignalsAZ.com studio, it's the best, worst podcast you've ever heard. And now, the Ronnie and Bo Show. Brought to you by Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service and Prescott Realty.
Ronnie, this is going to be a tough one. We've got a lot of technical things to do in this episode.
I know that we don't have any sort of help either. We just
we need to hire a board op.
We do
a producer, a Ronnie and Bo producer.
We're just Jimmy rigging all of this stuff, and
we need to put flyers up at colleges and say free internship opportunities available. You know what that means, don't you? You're just working them to death for free.
Yeah, that's
slavery.
True. Yes.
It's the Ronnie and Bo Show, brought to you by Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Center. My buddy and your buddy, Louis Gomez, his wife Angel Gomez. As a matter of fact, they're at SEMA. SEMA is the huge,
great.
annual car show in Vegas.
Yep.
And they have this, I don't know, I think it was a 1962, you're the car guy, Mustang Fastback or Ford Fastback or whatever. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's just amazing. Yeah. They're over there representing our neck of the woods at Vegas. Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive, it's where my wife and I take our cars to have oil changes, flat tires fixed. We buy tires from Louis every time we need them. I mean, he really takes care of us. And, I've got kids in the car. I've got my wife in the car. I want my car to be safe on the road. And I only trust Louis Gomez and the folks at Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Center, 1635 West Iron Springs Road. You've heard us talking about them before. Just go in there and get an oil change.
Yep.
Give them a chance to earn your business. You can set an appointment at PrescottTirePros.com or call them at 928-776-0205.
And let's say that you are considering selling your home or buying a home.
We're considering selling our home or buying our home. Did I say it right? You said, let's say it. Right?
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Huh?
Yes, you said it perfectly.
Good. I'm just following direction.
And if that is, if you are just like Bo, then you would want to reach out. Please trust me on this, to Prescott Realty. You can give them a call for a no-commitment free consultation, 928-499-8700. And they will just talk to you about the whole business. You can ask them questions. It's no pressure. They are experts and then specialists in their field. Rather than being so-so at a whole bunch of different things, they have structured themselves where they're specialists. So if you're looking for a custom lot, they've got a specialist for that. If you're looking for an existing residential home buying or selling, they've got a specialist for that. If it's a new home, maybe that you're wanting to get into, they got a specialist in that area. Or first-time home buying, that can be so stressful. They've got a specialist in that field. So check them out, PrescottRealty.com, or email them at info@PrescottRealty.com.
So we've got a big show for you today. Why do I say when it is? So we've got a big show for you. This is going to be a great episode here. We've got a couple of things to do. What are we going to start out with, Ronnie?
Okay. Brought to you by SignalsAZ.com is a movie review for a movie that we have not
never seen.
Yes, exactly. Keep up, Bo.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh, look at you. Look at you, all technical.
And so this, we're gonna give you a movie review, ladies and gentlemen. About
a movie that we've never seen, brought to you by SignalsAZ.com.
But this movie comes out today, if you're listening to this today. And
how do
I don't
you know
what today is.
How do you know?
We don't know.
How do you know it comes out today if we've never seen it and we're giving a review? It may come out a week from Monday.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
do movies come out on Monday?
You can go see them on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What movie are we going to review?
So we're going to review. We've never seen it, but we're going to review Bohemian Rhapsody.
Wow.
Yes.
And
here's the plot synopsis. Singer Freddie Mercury of
Well, you
Queen.
haven't seen it, so how do you know this is the plot or the synopsis?
I'm reading it.
Oh, that's how you know.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So singer Freddie Mercury of Queen battles personal demons after taking the music world by storm.
What
did you think of it?
Well, first of all, before I get into my opinion of it, I think by listening to that you just read, I'm pretty sure that Freddie Mercury was the lead singer of Queen. I've listened to a lot of his music.
You have?
Yeah, and he is I like him.
Well, you would think that by the title, but since what I think this movie is about is the Queen of England.
Yes.
She's battling these demonic superheroes.
Yes.
In an epic Marvel universe battle. And,
in a Bohemian-style Rhapsody.
Right, and she sings to counteract the demons.
Well, you can that right there explains why we say it's a movie review of a movie that we haven't seen, because he obviously doesn't know. And let me correct him. The music group, the Queen of England actually got her title from the rock group Queen. And it wasn't England at all. The Bohemian part came from Germany. And then they met David Bowie, and they did Under Pressure.
Awesome.
And I give it.
Do you give it a thumbs up?
Yeah,
or?
3 pressure cookers up.
Okay, I give it 3 thumbs to the middle.
All right, and there is a movie review of a movie that Ronnie and Bo has never seen, brought to you by SignalsAZ.com. Huh?
Right.
How did we do? Huh?
Okay, Bo, it's
yeah.
I have no clue how we did, but it's voting season.
Oh, it is. It's November.
If you filled out your and all kidding aside,
what? Why are we doing that?
You need to get out there and vote.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not telling you who to vote for or what to do, but
I'll tell you who to vote for.
But take an active part.
Yeah.
No, don't tell me.
Huh?
You can't tell me.
You know what I do? I go to the voting booth with Ronnie, and he goes in first.
Yeah.
And then when he comes out, I grab him by the shoulder and say, "Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for?" And then I go in and cancel out his vote and vote for the opposite person.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, true.
So it looks like there's it's a good time to vote. Have you done more music? This is great.
Here's our voting theme song.
Okay.
Get out and vote. Get out and vote. That's a battle cry of our democracy. Get out and vote. Get out and vote. But just be sure, my friends, you vote for me.
Yes. Oh, I second that, right? Don't you second
I like
that,
that.
man? I love that.
That's pretty good.
Vote for Ronnie and Bo.
Yeah, exactly.
2016.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's today's like? What?
I'll be your vice president.
Okay.
Okay. Sound good?
We should go up against. In 2020, we should run for president.
Yeah. Seriously. Huh? Oh.
Yeah. Let's do that.
And it all started right here in a little studio in Prescott, Arizona.
We could go out to the court steps like Goldwater did.
Yeah.
And maybe if we didn't win the president like Goldwater didn't, maybe they would name a lake after us. Lake Ronnie and Bo.
Mr. Woods goes to Washington.
There you go.
I like this. idea. But it looks like a lot of companies now are offering actual time off to vote.
Oh, yeah?
Paid time off.
Wow, that's nice.
So, the Society for Human Resources Management found 44% of U.S. firms are offering that perk to their employees.
Huh, I didn't know that.
So November 6th is
We're
voting
lucky.
day.
We're lucky because we live in a place where, unlike the big cities where the DMV is a hassle, we can walk into the DMV in our small little town and get it done in 10 minutes. And it's the same with voting, right?
Yeah.
We can vote at the library.
Yeah.
We can vote all over the place.
I did it absentee.
Did you?
Yeah.
You do that?
Yeah.
I'm too intimidated. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Well, they just mail it to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid that it'll go to Minnesota or something.
That might be the case.
Accidentally mail it to Newfoundland or something.
And you're not worried about that when you go in, that your Chad is going to hang.
No.
Use your Chad dangle.
No. Yeah. What? Excuse me. Hey, we're talking about voting.
Yes, voting is really key. Did you know that? I've got some fun facts. Fun facts.
Yeah.
On voting history.
No one's going to vote for you if you can't get your message out.
That's true. That's true. I speak for a living. Fun fact: George Washington, he bought drinks on Election Day
for his voters. Or for himself? Was it like, hey, vote for me and I'll buy maybe a drink?
Maybe that was it.
One time I did this, and I just saw this here. I shouldn't say this. I'll probably get arrested. But I voted a couple years ago, and
you're going to get arrested for that.
And I guess it was something. My wife's a school teacher, and I shouldn't say this story at all. But and there was it was voting for the school superintendent or the state person of education or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Had something to do with education. And there was only one person there, so I inferred that person's going to win because there was no one in there, right? So I didn't take my vote seriously on that portion of the ballot, and I wrote in my wife's name.
Oh.
Because she's a school teacher.
Yeah.
And then I pulled out, in the voting booth, I pulled out my phone, and I took a picture of it, and then texted it to her, hey, I voted for you, honey, for education czar or whatever it was. And then I realized, I was researching today, there are some do's and don'ts, and we'll jump from your stories and my stories, but one of the don'ts is don't take selfies.
Oh, in the booth.
Yeah, and they say the current state of law when it comes to taking selfies in the voting booth is up in the air, with rules varying by state. In 21 U.S. states and Washington, D.C., it is perfectly legal to take a photo with a ballot, but in 16 other states, it's explicitly illegal and can even earn you a fine or jail time.
Wow.
So I'm not exactly sure which states are on those lists, but be careful.
Leave your phone off.
Yeah, be careful.
Well, I read a little further. So Washington spent his entire campaign budget, which was 50 pounds.
They were still using British money. Huh?
Yeah, on 160 gallons of liquor that he served to 391 voters. So there's your answer. He gave it to the people that voted for you. Talking about incentive.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's
bribing, buying your vote.
100 years before Prohibition.
That's right.
Yeah.
Here's another don't at the polling booth.
Yeah.
Don't bring a gun. Now, you think that's a joke or you think that's funny or something. There are only 6 states.
Okay.
I have the list of the 6 states. That have explicit bans on guns in polling places, but some states are considering a temporary ban just for voting day.
Oh.
And outside of those states, it gets complicated. It's probably best just to leave your gun at home. So again, there's open to interpretation whether you're allowed to bring your gun to a voting booth.
Yeah.
Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas, absolutely, positively, definitely not allowed to bring your guns to the booth.
Okay.
So leave those at home.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. So did you know that weather and harvest actually dictated election timing?
Oh, yeah.
Which is a lot of things. You know, even like I think our school year really originated around, ag
that's
timing.
Right. Well, in summer school, you were out in summer so the kids could work in the farms. But, that's sort of reminiscent of our interview with Peter Geiger a while back with the Farmer's Almanac, right?
Almanac. Yeah,
a lot of things were because of the weather. I think that's what daylight saving was.
Yep.
So you could have an extra hour to grow your crops. I don't know, and some of it was energy related and stuff, but we don't care because here in Arizona we don't have to worry about daylight saving.
No, that's true.
We're on our time, and you guys can bounce in spring all you want.
Yeah,
fall and spring. And
Yep.
Okay.
I like this one too. Ohio Constitution has a no idiots clause.
Well, how do you enforce that?
And and I like that. So Ohio's Constitution prohibits idiots, quote unquote, from voting.
Oh, man.
Article 5, Section 6 of Ohio's Constitution states, no idiot or insane person shall be entitled to the privileges of an elector.
There you go. There you go. I'm not voting over there.
Yeah,
just to be safe.
That's why I can't
Not
move
exactly
there.
sure. Yeah. They say, or some say, don't wear campaign swag. You know what swag is, right?
Oh, yeah.
You talk like the young kids. Swag, pins and buttons and that kind of stuff, shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
The active promotion of a political campaign is against the law in most states. And in some, that includes campaign swag such as pins or shirts. Don't walk into a polling booth with a picture of your candidate on the pin.
Yeah.
Or a shirt with written across. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You're getting my point, right? If you want to be safe, just leave the campaign clothing at home, or you may end up like this poor guy in Texas. He was a Donald Trump supporter, and he wore a deplorables, in quotes, T-shirt and Make America Great Again hat.
Okay.
So he had a deplorable shirt and a hat, and he walks into a polling booth in Texas.
And they said no.
And they said, you can't have that stuff. And he said, okay, I'll take my hat off. But you're not getting me to take my shirt off, and I'm coming into that place, and I'm voting with or without the, I'm with my shirt.
Yeah.
And they said, no, we're going to call the police. He was arrested and put in jail.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Texas.
Don't mess with
Don't
Texas.
mess with Texas. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So, just be safe,
Yeah. I know you lie awake at night wondering about
I've lied
a lot of things, right?
Have I told you that I lie awake at night wondering about a lot of things in the past? I do. Go ahead.
So wondering how the political parties got their
little icons or
animal.
little characters.
We got the elephant for the Republican Party and the donkey.
I know why they got the donkey. Never mind. No, tell me why they got
stop
the.
it.
No.
So a cartoonist named Thomas Nash in November of 1874 drew a cartoon for Harper's Magazine, and that was the first time that the parties were represented, respectively, by the elephant and the donkey, Republican and Democrat, which was actually lampooning the political parties. But then soon people everywhere began using these symbols to represent the parties.
So it's not anything about the memory of the elephant or the brain or that kind of stuff. The stubbornness.
It's just they
just little icons to help them, huh?
And they were initially to lampoon, and then now they got adopted.
Okay, and finally, don't bring booze to the polling booth. Now, that sounds sort of obvious, right?
Yeah, right.
While some states don't have provisions on voting while drunk, other states like Alabama have specific laws prohibiting voting while intoxicated. And in Mexico, no, not Mexico, New Mexico, there was a case where a woman had passed out while casting her ballot at a booth. And the polling clerk said they didn't know if the woman had completed the ballot, but it was going to be counted regardless. And so then the poll workers had to call in the police after the woman began yelling and screaming at them. By the time the police came, the woman had passed out. She'd lost consciousness, and she was just leaning, just slumped over one of the voting booths with a bottle of vodka tucked into her waistband. And that will drive you to. That's how we vote, right?
Right.
That's what politics will drive you to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's for sure.
Hey, if you're looking to get your car taken care of, you need to vote for Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service.
Yep.
They can help you with an oil change. If you're not sure that you want to use them, why don't you just take an oil change and just a small little investment and have them do an oil change on your car and let them earn your business. You don't have to go there full force. Just stick your toe in the water, so to speak.
Yep.
It's Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive. They're located at 1635 West Iron Springs Road. You can call them at 928-776-0205 to schedule an appointment, or you can even schedule an appointment online on their website, PrescottTirePros.com.
Also, Prescott Realty, they're going to help you out. I guarantee it. If you are looking to buy or sell your home, needing to get into a new one, you want to check out what the market's like, just give them a call today for a no-commitment free consultation, 928-499-8700. PrescottRealty.com. They've got 2 offices to serve you, one in downtown Prescott, another out in Williamson Valley. Give them a call. You will not be disappointed. Vote for them, too.
Yeah, that's right. And finally, be sure to get your Ronnie and Bo hat
or
a T-shirt, put it on, bring a bottle of booze, and go vote for Ronnie and Bo this year.
Okay, vote for Bo.
Thanks for listening to The Ronnie and Bo Show, available on your favorite podcast provider. Please connect with The Ronnie and Bo Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and RonnieandBoShow.com. Send comments to RonnieandBoShow@gmail.com. This is your announcer speaking. I'm Shotgun Tom Kelly.